What's up, Taiwan? Good morning. I'm Leslie Liao with 10 minutes of news from here in Taiwan and around the world. Strobe lights and projectors aren't the first thing that come to mind when you think of puppet theater, but one group in Taiwan is hoping they can breathe new life into the traditional art with modern technology. Philip Broussard has the story.
With its neon flashing lights and cool sound effects, it would be easy to mistake this scene for a modern concert. And that's just what the Shinergy Puppet Show is hoping for. The theater group uses modern technology, like projection mapping, to update Taiwan's traditional puppet theater for a contemporary audience.
布袋戏它以前也是一个奇观一样的存在，他不觉得戏友可以演得这么活。可是对于现在的人来讲，他已经看过所有的，他已经被很多电影刺激过了，所以呢，我们必须要给他创造另外一个奇观。
Puppet theater is an important part of Taiwan's culture, with a history that goes back to the 17th century. The hope is that with a modern approach, the traditional art form can continue long into the future.
这种做法以后对我们布袋戏前途比较看好。现在的传统布袋戏已经走到那个家父病亡了，观众一直少下去。传统艺术一定要保留，创新技术要传永久。
The group hopes to eventually bring their performance to a global audience. Kama Xu and Philip Broussard for TaiwanPlus.
Taiwan is home to a special group of artists who bring manufacturing, technology, and small businesses into their work. Called Luxury Logico, their pieces have been displayed all over the world.
华养机工是来自不同学习领域所组成的一群艺术家，我们试着用合作的一种模式，在创造不同的艺术形式。
比较多宣传的作品上是机械居多，但是我们有蛮多创作，甚至于是非科技的。
像天气好不好，我们都要飞这件作品。这个7个学期，我们就是一个学校一个学校去跑。那37200小朋友跟华养机工化身为一只彩色的鸟。然后飞往大家想飞去的地方。我们也有很强的实物操作的能力，所以我们是一个非常能够说服别人的团队。
华养机工在讨论成立这件事情，大概是在09年的年底前后的那段时间。我跟耿豪是兄弟嘛，所以我们从小到大就是同样的学校，然后一直到大学，在研究所里面，他认识了志健跟坤毅。那
我们其实一开始在创作的时候都会互相帮助。我跟志健还有耿豪，我们是同学，所以我们的关系就是玩在一起。
在那个当下，有蛮多新媒体的冲击嘛，在国外其实已经在谈论混种这个概念，所以我们觉得说混种这个概念怎么样可以在台湾兴起这样子的一个创作的可能性。
日光浴可以说是一个我们发展的最长的一件作品，它总共发展了8个版本。它从开始是很土法炼钢的，会写程式的，会做音乐的，会电子控制的，我们就用自己的方式把它组成了一颗太阳，在北美馆展出。
那这件作品也会因为我们到了不同的城市，到了香港。到了曼彻斯特，它的工作形态又不一样。
从室内走到户外，它是一个很大的挑战。防水、防震、防温度、防过热、防晒，我们一步一步的去把它跨越的时候呢，每一次跨越，它都带我们到一个更新的地方。
明天花开的声音，它是产官学名，从这后面衍生出来的有教育的意义，它有另外一种经济模式的思考，它会有研发的探索。
这一朵花在一个都没有花的一个草地上，旁边都是树，可是一阵风吹来，旁边的树也在摇，这个花布也在动。697个伞布在这边联动的时候，我们都不控制它，它本身已经有一种 跟着环境在动作的一个有机感。接着我们再往下去创造声音的音乐呈现跟声音剧场，然后灯光的控制，去谈晚上跟白天跟天光的关系，然后再去做我们最细致处理的那个机械动态跟这个闪部开合的关系。
我最近一直会想到的一句话，其实是杰克梅蒂说的：艺术不是再现一个真实，而是创造一个相同强度的真实。我觉得艺术在台湾不能只是一种好像我们自己的小圈圈在玩，如果它可以变成是一个具有经济产值的产业，当我们要做一件作品的时候，它可能需要，比如说科技产业，它可能需要加工产业，它需要一些中小企业的研发。所以当一个好的文化发展或是一个展览项目的发生，可以顾虑到这些事情，我觉得其实是蛮有趣的一件事情。
The swinhoe pheasant is known as Taiwan's most beautiful bird. Once on the brink of extinction, the species has made a comeback and can be seen in the country's mountains and forests. We take a look at this spectacular bird in Formosa Forevermore, a special series exclusively on TaiwanPlus.
In the morning's bamboo forest, Taiwan's most beautiful bird, a swinhoe's pheasant, appears gracefully. The male bird's splendor not only shines through its sapphire feathers, but also through its unique dance moves, often called an Indian mating dance. However, while the male bird's dance is fancy, it still does not guarantee reaping the beauty's affection every time. Thankfully, it is still February and early spring. Courtship season has just started. The courtship season that follows continues all the way till July, so the male bird still has many opportunities. One of the biggest features on a male swinhoe pheasant's face is a bright red wattle, which engorges and enlarges when excited. The female pheasant's face has just a small patch of bare skin, while its feathers appear very modest. Unlike the male pheasants, which are sapphire all over with a streak of snow-white central tail feather extending for as long as 40 centimeters. They live in forests between 300 to 2,300 meters of altitude in Taiwan and are endemic to Taiwan. In 1862, English consul in Formosa and naturalist Robert Swinhoe first discovered them and brought a specimen back to England so ornithologist John Gould could present it as a new species, naming it Swinhoe's pheasant, one of the first Taiwanese birds introduced to Westerners. Later, Swinhoe brought some live pheasants back to England and successfully bred them. In 1967, just as the population of Swinhoe's pheasants decreased drastically due to hunting and habitat destruction, the English sent 15 pairs of Swinhoe's pheasant offspring back to Taiwan for release, which later became a famous story. Fortunately, in the past 2 decades, as the Taiwanese became aware of wildlife conservation, their population gradually recovered. So nowadays, when one walks into Taiwan's mountains and forests in the early morning or at dusk, there is a chance of encountering them, or even seeing entire families strolling on the edge of forests and eating. What a great feeling.
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Remember to download the TaiwanPlus app for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. Finally today, we leave you with images of a cat playground in Jordan where abandoned animals and cat lovers come together to play. I'm Liao. Take care and see you next time.